Hey everybody, just a quick midweek update for you. Kristen unfortunately cannot join me this week, and neither can Scooter the cat. So it's just me, and I want to start off with the most important thing, the biggest news, the most urgent news right now. This Sunday, we're actually having an in-person event. It's not a worship service. It is not a worship service. What we are going to do is an in-person prayer gathering for anyone who would like to come out. It's going to be 9:30 at the church building. I sent out an email about this, I believe on Tuesday. Pastor Chase sent out an email this morning with a link, or at least referring to the email. There's going to be a variety of safety things that we're doing for the foreseeable future. Again, it probably won't be forever, but for right now, there are some of these safety procedures that we're doing, including one that I don't want anyone to be surprised about. We are going based upon the state of Alabama released guidelines for places of worship. One of their recommendations is a touchless thermometer scan on everyone who enters the property, and we will be doing that this Sunday. So we'll be taking everybody's temperature. If it's 100.2 or below, no problems. But if you come in at 100.3 or higher, you will be asked to go home because you're running a fever. We're doing that again. Some people are like, "Oh man, that's crazy. That's unnecessary." We're just going based upon the requirements of the state, and I've ran it by a bunch of people, and for the most part, people are on board. Like a lot of people who won't come in there, they want to know that the other folks around them have been checked. And I just want to play out one quick scenario. Let's say there's 30 or 40 of us there at the prayer gathering. Of course, it may just be me, but if there's a few of us there, just imagine if somebody starts coughing, and you know somebody's going to start coughing. Like allergies, they're choked up, the coffee went down the wrong tube, whatever. Somebody's going to start coughing, and it's just going to be some peace of mind knowing that, okay, you know what? At least we know they don't have a fever. And so we want to be good sports about this, and we want to protect the most vulnerable in our community. And so please be graceful. If you're just like, hey, I'm not social distancing, I'm not doing the thermometer, then please continue participating online only at this time. Okay, really, we got to work together on this. I say Essential is like a family of like 400 people. Imagine trying to pick a place to eat for 400 people, after church on Sunday. Everybody wants their own thing. So let's work together on this. We're trying to do the safest thing and the most reasonable thing we can do. So I appreciate your grace. But not to lose sight of the main thing here, there will be a prayer gathering at 9:30. I anticipate it'll last 30 or 45 minutes, depending on how many people are there. If it's just me and a couple folks, we'll go around, catch up, and then we'll pray for one another. If it's a bunch of us, we'll do prayer requests, and then we'll pray together as a church. No music, no teaching at the prayer gathering. It's just a prayer gathering. And then what everyone will be encouraged to do is then go home and watch the services online, just like normal. 11 o'clock, we can catch the 11 o'clock service on Facebook or YouTube. Of course, we're still having the 9:30 service on Facebook and YouTube as well. So just so we're crystal clear, there's a prayer gathering at 9:30 in person for anyone who wants to come. Please RSVP. You can see that on the email. I'll send out another email where you can RSVP here in the next couple of days. Be sure you RSVP because we're going to max how many people can come. So be sure you RSVP. And then online services just like normal. In fact, the 9:30 and 11 o'clock online service at Facebook and YouTube, we plan on doing that forever. So that's even when we eventually have in-person worship services, we'll still have online services. And even, as things slowly start to open up, I don't want anybody to come in person if you're not ready to. So just so you hear Pastor saying this, you're not a bad Christian if you don't come to an in-person meeting. You do not have to come to the building every time the doors are open, okay? Just so we're clear. If you have any reservations about coming, if you're just not ready yet, someone in your family's not ready yet, don't you dare come. You continue participating online, and that'll be absolutely acceptable. In fact, I'm not even putting expectations on my wife. I've told my wife, I said, hey, if you want to keep coming, staying home for a few weeks, that's perfectly fine. You come to the in-person services when you're ready to do so and you feel like it's safe to do so. So that's the big thing I want to communicate. I believe the Essential family is doing well. I haven't heard of any new cases or new reports of COVID-19 within our family, within the church family. If you're hearing anything that I'm not hearing, let me know. Send me a message. If you know anyone who has needs, anyone who's hurting, if you know of anybody who's even just struggling emotionally with everything that's going on, myself, the other staff, we're and our group leaders, like, we're here to help. So let us know what we can do for you guys. And I think that's all I got for this week. I just want everybody to know that we're having our first in-person prayer gathering this Sunday at 9:30. And of course, we'll have online services 9:30 and 11 o'clock, just like normal. Grateful for each one of you. If you need to get a hold of, we'll just call it the staff. If you need to get a hold of the staff at the church, email info@essentialhsv.com. info@essentialhsv.com. We're really kind of funneling all the emails there, and then from there we funnel the email to the correct staff member. So that's the quickest way of getting hold of the appropriate person if there is something you need help with, or if you got a question. All right, love you guys. Hope you have a great week, and can't wait to see a few of you in person at the prayer meeting, and can't wait to see most of you online at 9:30 or 11 o'clock Sunday morning, Facebook or YouTube. Grateful for each one of you, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.